All right, I'm back. Had a small little interruption there. So like I was saying, this person is steady just like, I want you back, I want you back, I want you back. And that shit is annoying. So let's see. Once again, I have evidence that you have caught a case. You're sick. You're sick. Mentally and within your vessel. A health issue could arise. For someone that I rejected. A health issue could arise. A health issue could arise. What's this? For somebody that ain't shit. This wolf in sheep's clothing that's trying to get evidence, that was trying to put me in a girl fight. Once again, I'm unbothered about this thief that was just threatening, fake flexing. Fishing for comments, romantic love affair, this secret sex fix is why you done caught a case. Whatever you traveled to. Ain't shit, just ain't. You need to move away from trying to kiss my ass. You need to move away from trying to kiss my ass because you have a infection. You also need to move on from trying to get this proof, this evidence. You need to move on from that too. You played out. Oh, maybe your secret sex fix is the one that's fishing for comments. You and your ego. You got love on the brain. Because you want me back. Aw, boo-boo. Aw, you trying to dust it off. Aw. Ooh, you mad. Ooh, you mad. Ooh, you mad. Because you wanted to be a forcer. Because you was trying to force shit. Alright, you know, we're going to get into my favorite. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. You going to break my table. Oh, that anger. Fix it, baby. Fix it. So somebody's not stable because my camera don't never fall down like this. Somebody's stability is falling down. Alright, so let's go to, you know, somebody is in bondage. Oh, a community is in bondage. About an earth angel. Or they tried to bind an earth angel. Now they under judgment for being false. Meanwhile, I'm still happy. Unexpected money. Or somebody was happy about some unexpected money. Oh, yeah. This mature man was happy about this unexpected money. Yep. If he could just be in a relationship with me. He did love spells. Hold on, y'all. Some of you Their love spells on a relationship. Somebody is getting some type of message that they're going to reap what they sow. You know, for spinning this false narrative about somebody that's gifted. Now they going to have legal problems for what they did to this divine feminine. And they're surprised. They surprised. Or somebody surprised how obsessed somebody was. They're also having legal issues. Evil eye. Evil eyeing somebody's job or investment. They're getting communication. How I awakened. And I'm manifesting these ops. That's who's hearing this news. Faith. Judgment. Thoughts. What they believed in got them under judgment. Now they in their thoughts. High honor. Somebody of high honor is in bondage. Oh, this soulmate that tried to cause illusions to a commitment, or tried to cause illusions to get me to commit, but they were false, or they had some type of false information, false documents. Doesn't matter. I'm unbothered. Unbothered about these love spells that you did. And you confused about a message that you're going to be in poverty. You confused about a message that you're going to be in poverty, or a message of poverty. That poverty is your pathway, your destined path. Now that you done took these actions against me because of the voodoo that you did. That's why you're in bondage. Because of the illusions that you casted out. What's the hidden information here? What don't I know? Moving on. Someone's getting a message. Somebody that's obsessed. Or an obsessive third party. So somebody's moving on. Somebody's getting the message. An obsessive third party is awakening that I'm an earth angel. They were trying to manifest unexpected money. They thought that they would be able to come up off of this. That's what I'm getting. Moving to alignment. They thought they would be able to come up off this earth angel. Now in the distant future, they're going to be in despair. Because they're going to be in poverty. Yep, this community. And they're confused. How a rich girl got communication about a priest. Got communication that a priest is having legal issues. Stability issues. And they want to know how I'm happy and still achieving stuff. Even though they try to put this illusion, put this veil over my face. No worries, because your bad karma is going to be your health declining for whatever rich reason. Mentally, physically, or emotionally. Mentally, physically, or spiritually. Yep, that's your pathway. I don't know what you was expecting, but you wasn't expecting this. You wasn't expecting that from the rituals you did. You thought you were protected. Yeah, you Ice King, you thought you was protected. You thought a relationship protected you? Or now a relationship is about to die? Yeah, you ain't gonna never have real love. That's the change you didn't see coming. The change in the wind. That's the change you didn't see. This sweetheart was in her North Node when you tried to come and steal these gifts with this Ice Queen. Y'all tried to steal these gifts from this Divine Feminine. That was y'all job, or that's the job you took. Yep, that's the job you took. Now you got this on your ass. You know, you tried to send it to me, and it got to me, and it was like, I don't want her. She too bright. I want your dark ass. Now everything you wished for me, all the confusion, all the chaos you wanted, all the death you put on my finances, that entity is coming to collect that ass. You know this already. You got inner knowing that this demon is on your ass. Mr. Mature Man. Mr. Immature Man. You know, the one that did voodoo. Voodoo, hoodoo, voodoo, boo-boo. Yeah, you. That's why you got blocked from me, this rising star. I was too balanced. And that's why you was mad. Oh, you mad? I ain't finna argue with you. Oh, you mad about my divinity and the fact that I was abundant and filled with love? This had you imprisoned? That I was a star seed? You and this mature woman was jealous that I had self-love? Y'all both wanted me mentally unstable? So y'all came up with this diabolical plan to spin a false narrative about me, to slander me, to defamate my character, and tell lies about me. Y'all thought it was a good idea to abuse me? This what you invested in? This is what you spent this is what you call work? This is what you put your labor and efforts into? Abusing me? Now you want to be in your thoughts. What you thinking about? Oh, we were soulmates. We were twin flames. Why are you in your thoughts about it now? You did some divination, and my ancestors popped up on that ass. Right when you opened the door, they was standing right there to greet your ass. Now this rich guy has this lust demon on him. From when he traveled and did that work on this high priest, me, you traveled to do work on me. Now the demon you went and purchased to come attack me, it's on that ass. It's on that ass. And you can trust what I just said. You can trust it. That destruction you wanted me to go through by giving me a love offer.
Can I eat this banana?
You don't want to eat it in the morning?
No.
I'll give you half.
I can eat the other one in the morning.
No, the other half is for Lenny.
Why?
Because he's going to want some too, and it's only one left. Here. Now go to bed. Where was I? This love offer that you gave to a op, you know, the person you committed to, surprise, surprise, they false. Surprise, surprise, they false. You were supposed to be unbothered once you moved on to this new commitment. You were supposed to be unbothered about my new beginnings, but you just couldn't get it off your mind. You just couldn't get it off your mind. That's why your ass under judgment now. And you surprised. You surprised that a family did death magic on a healer? And that a nice guy was an enemy that was trying to manipulate me. Or manipulate a boss. Yeah, manipulate me because I left. Because I left. You surprised that a family did death magic on a healer? So was my family involved before or after? Single, sexy, and successful. Somebody was sending me the evil eye. Oh, this karmic femme. She was doing love spells. She had faith that she would be able to put a divine masculine in concern and get some type of money from that, or from him. And now somebody is in conflict. Maybe this thief. Yeah, this thief, this karmic masculine, he in conflict because he finding out that I'm of high honor and I'm not a Jezebel. He going through endings. It's gone. So somebody is getting a message that's making them jealous and envious. How somebody is unbothered about some ops, about some flying monkeys. This has them imprisoned because they did rituals. This rich guy. Okay, so we have moving on. We're going to see what this is. What's moving on? What's going on here? Commitment almost came out. Somebody needs to move on because this sweetheart has self-love. Or that's why I moved on, because I'm a sweetheart and I have self-love. My ancestors got this my back because a mature woman was doing divination to have me in bondage. A twin flame was a thief. They just wanted money. And now somebody is concerned because they did death magic on a family. So you did death magic on my family? Either my family now or the family I'm gonna have. And somebody is surprised how I'm still having new beginnings. Even though they did death magic. They under judgment. It's okay. I'm unbothered with the conflict that you tried to bring to my pathway. Whatever you was expecting for this rising star, whatever you had faith in, get blocked, get blocked, get blocked, get blocked. And now you going through legal issues because you was, I said, what was hidden? You and your thoughts and going through legal issues because you was in a false commitment with your soulmate. Watch out. So I can take this one of two ways. Either you and this person you went to created some type of false documents to make her think, to make whoever think that she was me. And you falsely married me for my gifts so that y'all could steal them. And this is giving me life insurance. Did you fake my death? And said that we was married so you could get the life insurance money? Or you and your thoughts, because you having legal issues, because you got in this false commitment with a soulmate, but it must have been it could have been a karmic soulmate. And you and your thoughts, because now you got a health concern because it's some voodoo you invested in. You getting the message, or you about to. You getting the message. Ooh. You getting communication about a third party. Okay, so you found out that she was false. That's why you in poverty. Because instead of going towards the abundance, which was me, you decided to go towards the fake one, the third party. That's why you poor. Yep. Now you want to leave this third party. Now you want to abandon her and have some type of new beginnings. You constantly in your thoughts. You constantly in your thoughts about love. You constantly in your thoughts. All right, tell me, what's this family? I don't care about you having destruction because of a third party. I don't care. You was trying to manipulate them the whole time anyways. You was just using them the whole time. Why would I care? It's not like you love these bitches. You was just using them. That's why you was committed to them, because you were just using them. You in competition with everybody, that lustful spirit that you have, jealous and envious. You be in competition with everybody. You in a community, or a community is surprised about some unexpected money. They're getting communication that they tried to imprison. Oh, they're getting communication that you were just trying to imprison me, a starseed. Ooh, they finding out. They finding out. This rich guy who traveled to this high priest. Ooh, he the one who getting the communication. Ooh, that you was trying to imprison me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You can trust that. You can trust that. Ooh. Ooh, you can trust also that my ancestors was all over this because they knew you was a op. Ooh, that's why they was protecting me. Ooh. Ooh, you had faith that you would be able to come up off me if you did some type of voodoo. Ooh, that you would get some new beginnings if you would be able to bond me. If you would be able to keep me from going to my divinity. You would be able to make me unstable, or you'll be able to fuck with my stability. You with this group and this organization. Ooh, but that was false information. You can't do that to a divine femme, Mr. Mature Man who has an entity attachment, who was supposed to be my twin flame, who was supposed to have a family with me. Now you want to be sitting back confused. How is this lust demon stuck to you? You been had it, baby. You getting some type of divination about the relationship we was supposed to have. Ooh, but you chose the Ice Queen over me, and she was your enemy. Now you want to be mad, Mr. Nice Guy. Don't be mad, Mr. Nice Guy, Mr. Queen of Swords, Mr. Karmic Masculine at the end of the day. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. You got inner knowing. You should have used your intuition. Then you would have been able to achieve high honor. And you would not be reaping what you sowed right now, because you would be with an earth angel, not with some Jezebel hoe that got you in poverty. Now you going through destruction because of what you invested in, because you tried to steal my gifts by giving me some phony ass, fake ass, dirty ass love offer. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Now the third party, whether it's the community you work with, or the bitches that you had lined up on the side, front, back, left, right, up, down, okay? Whoever it is. Ooh, what's this? Oh, rich girl. I don't know where that played a part. Ooh, whoever this third party is, they awakening. They waking up to the manipulation that you did, Mr. Sir, Mr. Sir. Or the manipulation either you did on them or that you did on me. All because you was jealous and envious that I was balanced. You tried to come in and change my pathway to not be on the north node because you wanted me in the south node. This what you was trying to change? The fact that I was in my north node? You Mr. Thief, you thought you could do this and you would get some type of money? I'm unbothered. I'm unbothered about the evil eye you sent me. And now this karmic femme and this mature woman that did this job with you because y'all thought y'all was going to get some type of abundance. Okay, so that's the third party. This karmic femme and this mature woman is the third parties. They the one awakening to this scheme, plot, and plan that you had going on. Now they finna leave and block your ass. And you wasn't expecting that. Whatever you was expecting, it ain't that. Now you about to be mentally and emotionally unstable because you under judgment for the false narrative that you spun on this healer. Somebody is getting the message, probably this mature woman in this karmic femme, of how obsessed you was with trying to make me a Jezebel, or how obsessed you was with a Jezebel that got you to do rituals. Now you in emotional pain, you in heartbreak, you in despair. And I'm filled with love, baby. Nothing but love over here, baby. Now you about to transition. Ooh, for the conflict that you caused me, for the illusions you tried to put over me. And this happening in the distant future, baby. Don't be concerned now. Now you want to be concerned about the abuse that you inflicted on me. Now you want to be concerned about the love spells and the death magic that you was trying to manifest. Now you want to be concerned. Don't worry about it, baby, because I'm going to have some real love that's going to make me real happy. And you and your thoughts about this, too, because you know you can't come in because you sick. You know you can't come back because you sick. So you put an ending to me once you decided to do all this. Now you got legal issues. You have got to be better. You have got to be better. You got to heal. You got to heal. Because this ain't nothing but childhood issues that made you so jealous and envious to come from me. The Ice Queen was manifesting abundance, but my ancestors stepped in. Oh, she was manifesting trying to take my abundance, and now somebody in concern. Confused, and maybe they confused because they under illusions, and they confused how they going through conflict, or they confused about some type of conflict. You, Mr. Backwards Man, and the entire deck, you confused about a commitment, and you surprised. What you surprised about? Surprised that a mature woman and a rich girl, a mature woman and a rich girl. You surprised that a mature woman and a rich girl, how a mature woman tried to put a rich girl in bondage? Let's see. Legal issues and how she wanted her to have legal issues. Oh, okay. You're getting the communication about this. Okay. And you surprised? What you surprised about, baby? Oh, you surprised that this rich girl is an earth angel. Oh, that's the one you left. Okay. You're getting that message? That message is going to shock you, or you're shocked about the message? Shocked about a message from your ancestors? Stability, death magic, because you did death magic on my stability with a community. I know that you was a thief. I know. That's okay. You ain't stopped nothing. You ain't stopped nothing. I'm still aligning, baby. Mama's still aligning. Mama's still abundant. Oh. You tried to imprison a healer. And now you in concern about a relationship. That a relationship is going to be the reason you transition. Ooh, because the relationship you got in with this Jezebel is going to be the reason you transition. Ooh, you picked a Jezebel over a high priestess in the upright. Ooh, oh yeah, you feel that. You feel every drop of that. Ooh, and this whole time this Jezebel was working with this community and doing voodoo on you, baby. When I say I'm not making it up. This Jezebel did voodoo. She did rituals on you.